Not sure if I should risk some shady crossing. Not sure. Definitely not looking sturdy. Welcome back. Off we go. Next stop, or the plan is to go through the middle of Palawan and the north. Most likely, depends on the weather, of course, and time. However, the plan is to go up north, probably through Port Barton, San Vicente, Taytay, all around El Nido, and then back through Dumaran, Rojas, and back to Puerto. So yeah, so let's see. Last time I was rushing back to Puerto because of the weather and had to push quite some kilometers from Bululian to Puerto Princesa to avoid the storm. However, as it happens a lot here in Palawan, you cannot trust the forecast because that storm never showed up. So now it's time to continue the loop of Palawan and yeah, as I mentioned before, go up north, try to find some interesting spots and see what the road brings today. So let's fuel up and enjoy the ride. Okay, let's get some gas. The traffic is getting more intense. Yeah, just fuel up and go north. Hello there, full tank regular please. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, all good. There we go. Full tank, off we go. Interesting question from the guy at the gas station, why I use regular fuel, not like higher one, so like 91 instead of 95. So yeah, from my experience with the donkey, does it make the difference? Why to pay more, I guess? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't know. I don't see the reason. Let's go north and let's leave Puerto Princesa behind. Just a quick stop out of curiosity at my old dealership where I got my first Yamaha PG1, because the funny story is that I sold the bike already, but I still don't have the original papers for it. And it's been a year and a half, more than a year and a half, and they still don't have my original papers. That's pretty common in the Philippines, but you know, as they said like year and a half ago, like their local registry ran out of paper or something like that. And then nobody bothered to get my papers after that, but well. So, no surprise, it's been, what, like, I think 7 or more than 7 weeks since I raised the issue, and nothing has been done. No documents, nobody knows when they're gonna come, where they are, and so on. It's time to keep up with the tradition every time I go north to stop for a buko pie, which is a coconut pie. And this place is my regular place where I stop, and it used to be just like a simple hut, but now it became quite a big business with the lovely view right here. Okay, so let's grab a quick bite to eat, buko pie, buko juice, and then try to get on smaller local roads and be less bored than driving on the highway. So hopefully adventure will start soon. So yeah, buko break. Okay, off we go from the Buko place, about 12 kilometers back from where we came from, and looks like I found an interesting road to a few communities, or like little villages, and potentially another way to Port Barton. Instead of going like on the official paved one, there might be some more adventurous ones. So let's take a look and see where it leads us today. Maybe somewhere interesting. It shouldn't take much time, and it might be really worth it. So hopefully it will be. So yeah, let's go. Okay, looks like I found the road, and now let's explore. Looks way more fun than the highway. So should be some twisties, should be some off-road potentially, and some new unseen places so far. So I guess it's time to enjoy and explore. Even remote area like this has a school, so education is important. Not sure about the quality, but yeah, everybody has a school, and probably everybody needs to go to school here. Just saw something interesting. I guess like rooster farm, if you can call it, or I don't know, competition training camp or something like that. Big territory, bunch of roosters undercover. Interesting. Sorry, duck. And out of nowhere, pavement again. A typical Philippine project. Half done, half finished. But I don't know, it makes it unique in that way, I guess. Here we go. Rural Palawan. Come on, donkey. This looks like fun. Ah, those flies into your eye. Not too bad. A few puddles, but nothing as bad as it was in Buliluyan. Yeah, I thought so, that it's gonna be way more adventurous than the highway. And way better in that way. Another little town, and quite a big school. All the people chilling. Let's see how their beach looks like. And the beach. What's in here? Hello, people. How are ya? Nice. Hello.
Hello.
Lovely view. Okay, some unseen places. Nice. Hi. Nice beach. Okie dokie. Time to leave the town, and yeah, everybody was, I guess, very surprised how I ended up there. Probably no foreigners ever stepped into this town. Even like, you know, people started gathering slowly to check it out, what's happening and stuff. So yeah, interesting. And I think that's my turn for the loop. Yes. There we go. That's how rice looks like. Cool. Rice. Okay, this one looks promising and interesting. Let's see if I will be able to loop it around these mountains. Well, then technically you can call it the road, but that's more like of the jungle trail. Straight into this one. To go back and then straight. Okay, all good. There we go. Okay, so looks like we have some shady crossing to do. I'm not sure if the donkey can go through it. Okay, let's see, let's check it out. For scooter, maybe. For donkey, not so sure. Okay. Through here. Definitely not looking sturdy, but also that is probably too steep to go down. But it might be very interesting crossing or not. Yeah, but like that slow will be like, I'm not sure if I will reach the ground, and if I cannot reach the ground, it's very heavy. Maybe still like sideways. Nope. Still contemplating. Yeah. Okay. So, plans have changed. The locals could have told me before. We almost started lifting the donkey over. That there is a landslide and it's impossible to pass further. So the road is like ruined. So now I need to get all the way back. Well, but that's a part of adventure, I guess. And yeah, let's go. And we'll see how fast we're gonna reach Port Barton. Back through the hills and then back through the hills again. Okay, finally the road to Port Barton. Not much time to drive around to find the camp. Just want to find the campsite before darkness. There we go. Through some puddles. Once again, my mic died somewhere back there. Didn't notice, didn't matter. This road took all the attention anyway. Thought it would be quick. It wasn't. Every meter felt like work. So I kept going. No sound, no talking. Just trying to get through it. Eventually, I made it out. Reached the coconut beach somewhere along the coast. And that was it for the day. I was too tired to film anything else. Unpacking, setting up, none of it mattered anymore. Just needed to stop and take some rest. If you made it this far, thanks for being here. And I'll see you in the next one.